Let's manifest $5,000 fast without believing that you can. A lot of people get stuck in being able to manifest money because they think they have to believe it and then it will come. You do not need to believe it at all. And you can still manifest $5,000 easily and quickly. In fact, you don't even need to convince yourself that this works. Treat it like a game. In this video, using neuroscience and manifestation, I'm going to teach you how to quickly reprogram your subconscious to bring that $5,000 into your life. Despite whatever fears you have, despite whatever blocks you have, despite whatever doubts you have, so that you can allow money to just come into your life. So let's get started. My name is Giselle Beaumais. I'm a neuroscience master's grad candidate and a hypnotherapist. I work with women who are creators and coaches and healers every single day to open them up to the abundance of money by removing the blocks that prevent it. Let's start with this fact. Your subconscious mind drives 95% of your decisions, your thoughts, and your behaviors. And this has nothing to do with manifestation. It's like a plane in autopilot. The pilot does not need to believe that it will get to that destination. The plane is an autopilot, is going to arrive there anyway. The system is programmed to get you there. And your brain works exactly the same way. It's either programmed for wealth and money, or is programmed for poverty, lack, never making quite enough. So if your subconscious is programmed for wealth, you don't need to believe it. You just are naturally doing actions that bring wealth into your life, and it just happens. If your subconscious is programmed for more like struggling for that money or never making quite enough, then you are going to be finding yourself in financial obstacles all the time, never quite making it, despite your positive thinking or whatever else you're doing to shift over to more money. It's all in the subconscious mind. So the steps that we're going to do, we're changing your subconscious mind. We're going to program you to that $5,000 or more, for whatever amount that you desire. We are going to put this in autopilot for you so that it is just part of your reality. Whether you believe it, whether you have faith, whether you have trust, none of that matters. When your subconscious mind is programmed for money, money is just part of your reality. In fact, I want you to detach from the need of believing it, from the need of trusting it, from the need of having faith. I want you to detach from that. Instead, I want you to do these actions that I'm about to give you that are going to program your subconscious for wealth. Your subconscious is programmed by repetition and consistency. And I'm telling you this from someone who was very much programmed for poverty. Okay, I was programmed for the struggle life. And I shifted my subconscious so that naturally my behaviors changed, my actions changed, and so did my thoughts. And now I am someone that is money. I am money. It comes through me because it's in my subconscious. I'm programmed now for wealth. And this is the work that I do with my clients. So what you're going to start doing is we need to expose your subconscious to wealth. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to become aware of where we have these money blocks. And you're going to hear yourself saying things like, I never have enough money. I cannot afford that. It is too expensive. I'm always broke. Only other people get rich. Money is hard to make. I'm frustrated that I cannot manifest money. You're going to notice that. That's your current programming. And then you're going to repeat new programming. Okay, this is just the first step, new programming. So you'll catch yourself and you'll acknowledge it. Just be like, oh, there it is. Okay, and you don't judge it. You just accept that that is your current programming. And then you're going to say the new programming. So for example, instead of saying, I can't afford that, you can say, I am prioritizing something else instead. So you're noticing what your current programming is, and then you're repeating, because your subconscious learns through repetition and consistency. Now, to expand this, you're also going to find ways to surround yourself with wealth. Okay, so this is as easy as choosing podcasts that are about money and growing money, or how people who invest and who grow their money, how they think about it. So that's free. You can do that on your phone. You can also read books that are about wealth. You can go visit areas where there is wealth. Expose your subconscious to wealth, because currently it's programmed for lack. So expose it to wealth. That's one of the ways that I did it. I exposed my subconscious to wealth. I understood that I was programmed for barely ever making it, and that I didn't really understand what life is when you have abundance. So I knew I had to expose my subconscious to abundance. I had to surround myself with abundance. Sometimes I did it as easily as looking at a tree and looking at all the leaves in that tree and saying to myself, nature is full of abundance. Nature has so much wealth. I am part of nature, so therefore I am wealth. Get creative in the ways that you will expose yourself to money, so that honestly, that $5,000 is like $5 to you. Next, you're going to use the language of your subconscious mind. And that language is feeling. Get into the feeling of it. What would that feel like to you? And allow that feeling to amplify in your body. Your subconscious is listening to that feeling. And then you know what happens? Your brain goes, this is my new reality. And then it starts to expose you to new ways that money comes through to you in ways that before you would not have seen. Honestly, like you would not have seen them before. And all of a sudden, it's like a light bulb flashes, a spark goes, and it becomes your reality. You start to receive opportunities that before you would not have. You start to have new paths for that money that comes through you. And it's through that feeling, that emotional visualization. So now you are aware of your current programming and you are shifting into repeating your new programming. You're exposing yourself to wealth. You're exposing yourself to money in the way that people think about money, people that have money, okay? Listen to the people that have money and how they think about money. So you're exposing yourself to this. You're visually exposing yourself to it as well. And then you're feeling that money. Okay, so you are literally programming yourself to someone that is wealth. Then you're going to do small actions that really lock this in. And here's the thing. When you have fears, so what? A fear is just a make-believe story that you chose to believe. We are not going to put so much focus on that doubt or on that fear. We're going to take the action regardless. You don't need to get rid of the doubt. You don't need to get rid of the fear. So, for example, you might be ordering a coffee and you're going to intentionally upgrade. Get a larger coffee. Get that little bit more expensive coffee to show to your subconscious, this is how I live life. This is my life. I am someone of money. This is why, for example, I will often say, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, whether it's a program or coaching, invest in yourself, because you're showing in that step to your brain, to your subconscious, that you are someone who elevates. You are an elevated person. You're not living in lack, you live in abundance. And that's also one of the ways that I shifted completely from being programmed for just barely making it to being programmed for wealth and money. Adapt a money comes easily to me habit. Okay, so you're going to start tracking how money arrives, whether it's $1 or whether it's a refund or a discount or a gift or your paycheck or a new client. I want you to note when you are receiving money so that you normalize it. You normalize this as just part of who you are. That $5,000 becomes your new $5. Like, I want you to just really normalize receiving money. And then I want you to reward yourself, to celebrate yourself. Do a little happy dance when you get that money. Put on your favorite song when you get that money. Eat a little piece of chocolate when you get that money. Do whatever it is that makes you feel like, yeah, go me. Go me. I easily manifest money. And do that for yourself. Too many times people are afraid to celebrate themselves. Celebrate yourself. Brag to yourself about yourself. Okay, so do that as a part of this whole entire process. Remember, you don't need to believe. You just need to open yourself to the process. You need to allow for that receiving. Allow for the fact that so much of this has really nothing to do with manifestation and so much to do with neuroscience. Allow for the fact that it's not about a technique, but a way of life. And that as you are becoming someone that is programmed for wealth, that you will start receiving wealth, that you will start to see that inflow. You are becoming, okay? The whole process of manifestation is who you become. This is a process of you becoming someone who is programmed for money, because you are majestic. You are so much more powerful than you realize. And I cannot wait for you to realize it.